Episode 1.
Tension clouded Nicole's emotions as she felt rage and bitter pain. She gritted her teeth and bit her lips until it bled. Her swollen, blotchy face brightened with a mixture of sweat and tears dripping from both her eyes and forehead. Her blood-sodden body was chained to a chair. She heaved, her teeth clattered in fear with her claws buried deep into her lap. She looked like hell, yet her appearance was an understatement of what was going on in her head. Her wolf raged in her head, her chest was heavy with pain, and her heart felt like it was being diced with cutlery. She sunk her claws into her lap because physical pain was better than everything going on in her head. Hot, loud, and throaty moans filled the air as a hunky man fucked a frilly blonde while kissing a red-haired woman and fondling her breast. Nicole wanted nothing but to close her eyes and shut out the gore she was witnessing, but she wouldn't dare. She could easily snap the chains that held her and rip out the throat of the crew before her, but she wouldn't dare. They flipped positions now. The blonde took his shaft in her mouth, while the mouth of the man was fixed on the red-haired pussy. Around them were other females who ran their fingers through the male's body and masturbated at the sight before them. Those ladies were Omegas, touching the alpha, her mate. Every touch and sound drove her insane. Her wolf wanted blood. She could easily kill every woman in that room for even looking at her mate. But she couldn't. She couldn't do it because it was her punishment. In this world, her mate saw her as nothing but trash and enjoyed manipulating and playing psychological tricks on her. "You are losing concentration, Nicole. Watch me carefully. You need to watch and learn." His arousal-clouded voice laced with powerful command. Automatically, her eyes widened and her head straightened. It was painful, but when an alpha commanded, one was compelled to obey it. The ladies snickered before walking towards her. "Stupid bitch," commented one, while another smacked her roughly while laughing hysterically. "Oh, Luna, are you angry? Is your body boiling with rage right now?" asked a blue-eyed one, sneering into her face. "All hail the Luna, filthy-ass bitch," mocked yet another. Echoes of laughter filled up the room, and the blonde who had just sucked her mate's dick stepped up to her and licked her on the face. "He said you should watch carefully, bitch," she whispered into her ears. Nicole heaved, her face hurting from the cuts and bruises she had received earlier from her mate when he punched her. She bit into her torn lips to keep herself from screaming, and she pressed her claws deeper into her lap. "She's so freaking ugly. You do realize how ugly you are, right?" one asked. "Look into my eyes, you fucking cunt," her mate growled. Nicole whimpered, praying for her torment to end. Another Omega fisted her hand into Nicole's ash-brown hair and yanked it. Nicole let out a scream of agony. Another wave of laughter swept through the room. Nicole sucked in air. Her wolf was threatening to explode. Unlike her, she didn't care about the consequences. "Piece of trash. Your existence is worthless. Maybe that's why no one loves you," she mocked. At that, Nicole's control snapped. She let out a rumbling growl as her hazel irises turned dark, with red rings around them. The laughter and mockery ceased immediately. Shane, her mate, and the alpha of Crimson Pack growled, pushing away the ladies that surrounded him. His eyes flashed golden as he grabbed her. "Return to her subconscious, wolf," he gritted out. His dominance rippled through her body. Almost immediately, her eyes returned to their normal color, and she let out an agonized cry. Grinning gleefully, Shane let her fall back to the ground, and the chair to which she was tied shattered under her weight. "I thought I told you not to let your wolf exert control. Did what they say hurt you? They're right. You're useless, and you'll forever be. That's why your father sold you off to pay off his debts. He knew how much of a waste you would turn out to be." Tears spilled out from Nicole's eyes. She could take every form of pain, insult, and injury, but nothing hurt more than the reminder that she was truly useless and could never result in anything good. The words Shane was saying were nothing but the truth, and now she wished someone could end her misery. "Open your eyes," he commanded, and she obeyed. He gave her a dirty look and then knocked her off with his heel. Nicole grabbed a shot of whiskey at a bar a few hours later. Dusk had fallen outside, and patrons strolled into the musty, dim-lit bar. She had walked quietly out of the pack, veiled, hoping that no one noticed her. Although all her wounds had healed up, her body was still tender, and her mind was still raw with pain. "Luna?" an elderly man called out, tapping her back affectionately. Nicole stifled a whimper and ground her teeth as pain rippled through her nerves. Slowly she spun around and plastered a false smile on her face. "Gabe," she greeted. He gave her a wry smile. "Thank you. My mate told me how you helped her yesterday. You're the best thing that has happened to this pack," he said. Tears welled in Nicole's eyes. Her aching heart broke a little more. Her smile faltered, and she struggled to keep it up. "Don't mention it, Gabe," she croaked. "That's what a Luna is for, isn't it?" Nicole asked.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.